guys, so today I want to do a video on interview tips for interviewing for nursing positions. Now, if you saw my video a few weeks ago, I posted a video of a live interview that I did via webcam, and so these tips, I guess, can kind of be applied to webcam interviews, but mainly for in-person interviews because I feel like the majority of interviews are done in person. So I think one of the best things and just top things that you can do when you go into an interview is make sure you are dressed appropriately. Now, some interviews want you to wear business casual, some want you to wear scrubs. So make sure you ask your nurse manager, whoever you're interviewing with, before you come, what they would like you to wear. Now, for my webcam interview, it was nice because I had a collared shirt for the top, and then I think I was wearing sweatpants for my bottoms because I knew they wouldn't be able to see my pants. The next thing is to be professional through the beginning and the end in every single aspect, with how your nails are done, with what scent you're wearing. Personally, I would not wear perfume or cologne when you go and interview. Just smell clean, because smells can be overwhelming for people, and if they don't like your cologne or perfume, then they may not like you. I know it sounds terrible to judge, but like when you smell someone's perfume that you don't like, you're like, ugh, like you don't want to be really associated that close with them because it may give you a headache, or you may just not like the smell. Make sure your cell phone is turned off. I wouldn't bring a ton of belongings with you, bring your purse, or, bring a little folder. And I like to bring along some resumes because you may have an interview with multiple people and they may not already have copies of your resume. So it's always good to just have that handy, bring that with you. And if you need it, you need it. And if you don't, you don't. The next interview tip is to be prepared for your interview. Nursing interviews ask very situational, behavioral based questions. They're going to ask things about, if you were in this situation, what would you do? When you were in this situation, how did you act? Or name a time in which you were upset with a coworker and what did you do about it? They're going to ask you those questions. So go online, look up nursing interview questions, and practice, practice, practice. Now, don't just practice to yourself and, try to think of answers in your head to yourself, because it's always easy to think of answers when you're by yourself and there's no distractions. Have a friend or your husband or boyfriend or mom or dad or sibling sit you down, give them the list of questions and say, ask me these, and let me know how I do. The next thing is to be you. And this is kind of hard because I feel like in interviews we kind of are like the best versions of ourselves, but be the best version of yourself and don't try to be something you're not. If you're not funny, don't try to make jokes the whole interview. Also, make sure you are able to talk about yourself in a way that makes you seem confident and motivated and sure of yourself without sounding like you're trying to brag. And that's kind of a fine line. But basically, a good way to do this is to be able to state your qualities confidently and, give situations of how you've exhibited those. Another interview tip, and a lot of people don't really think of this, is look up the job that you're applying for and what they're searching for and their mission. If you're applying to a hospital, what's the hospital's mission? And then you can throw those little keywords in there throughout your interview. If your hospital says that their mission is to provide excellent patient care through admission to discharge, then you can put that in your interview and say, my goal as a nurse is to make sure that from the time a patient arrives to the time they leave, that I provide excellent care to them. And and typically the manager's gonna be like, huh, those words sound familiar, and they're like, wow, they know what we're looking for as a hospital. There's so many other interview tips out there, but really those are kind of the main ones I wanted to point out. Let me know if you guys have any other interview tips in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.